Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S, Jets, well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. All set to go on a picturesque, snowy December day. And away we go from East Rutherford. Has this at the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a positive result on that effort. He's down to the enemy 40 before going out.
I'll say it again, Kate. I love these new kickoff rules. This is exactly what we all wanted to see. All of us understood the safety concerns with the kickoff, but we did not want to see this explosive, game-changing play out of the game, and we did. And in fact, in this one, we got to see it right from the jump.
Here we go. 60 by 6, 60 by, check out.
There's a dive up the middle. And a snow hampering their ground game here as he's slowed up just a yard on that run. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
Buffalo 18, Cougar 19. Let's go.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And he's taken down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
On first down, they'll run. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go. 19, target. Let's stay 19.
Throwing from the gun. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
70 Lions. Dragon 60.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. Look at that power, deep left side. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. It will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
60 by 6. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
60.
Quick to the left, it's caught. The 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cars shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he's slowed up just a yard on that run. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Caught, nice gain left side. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Jets 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18, Cougar 19.
He's going to throw this one. Escapes the pocket. Body in right side. And he didn't get much time to secure this. He takes a shot. Good job even hang on through that catch there.
70 Rangers.
Sticking to the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's 3rd and short.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
19 tight, 18, Pioneer.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He rolls to his right. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down, but instead it's incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
Here we go. 19.
They're going to try to throw for it. And that's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Working quickly here.
That's another Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Gets himself free. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Jets break the tie here in the first. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Return starts at the 9. He's rocked. That ball's free. And they steal it back on the return. And New York is making a house call. Touchdown! The Jets throw their early lead to 13. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit. And they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple.
Brings up second and 8.
They're throwing it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 21-7 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. Space past the 35. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Looking now from the gun. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down at the 30. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That's good for us Steelers. First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Hall. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
19 Tiger.
Back to throw now. Forced out to his right. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Let's go. Cougar.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll get him back to 11.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Drive play straight ahead. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go.
Back to the well again. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Another carry for him. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Offense to the line fast.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. We'll have the 1st down and even more. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Setting up to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook flying wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Setting him on the dive. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Dumped off to his running back. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They're going to try and throw it here. Buys time, rolling right. And this is going to fall incomplete. They made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's third down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Cougar 19, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Shotgun now on third down. On the move, headed right. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. Nearly an interception on that play, so they're left with fourth down here. Here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there, and they're looking for 6.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
One final shot before the half. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. Is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
70.
Give to Hall on the draw. Man, they've had a miserable time trying to run it through all this snow. Another carry fails here. He's going to lose yardage. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's second and 14.
Trap 60, trap 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll work against the blitz. Going to let this one fly deep downfield. A little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up third down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down.
Warrior 70, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Third and long for him here. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth.
Hey, check that, street.
They're going for this. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Escapes the pocket. Brought in close to the 8. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone now. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Steelers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
3rd down from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Okay, ready?
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready? 18, go.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Finds a man right side. And he'll get it up to the 44. Looking 5 on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Set up the screen here for Hall. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing it again here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Yards to go.
Here's a throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Let's go now. 19, 18. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
Slot man motioned over. Complete out to the right side. Down to the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards as a catch.
And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw now, 3rd down. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down on that 18-yard line. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the red zone on 1st. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They are throwing it again. That one's tipped and intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Got it, ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Well, things weren't about to end after the 1st hit or the 2nd. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. He was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Count to 11, count to 11.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds his man over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Back now, pressure coming. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's still going at the 30. Still fighting forward. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage. Big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
Real cool. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm fitted, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself, know your
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. And goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 35-yard line.
They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
So 1st down from the 41.
70 Rangers, 70 Warriors, Viking 18. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Let's go now. Take over.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Tight. Dragons, Cougar, 19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
Dropping back to throw. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 6, 18, Pioneer. Panther 11, 1979 Broncos. Trap 60, Trap 60.
Back to throw it. That's caught for the 1st. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
19's
Running for the marker on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets needing 4 points. Third and just 2 to go. Looking to throw. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Full momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Come on, set.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Bronco leading. 7 Pirates. Check up.
Now to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They start the drive with Hall. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive. The Jets take their first time out. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They go right back to Hall. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock. It might see them burn a timeout. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Panther 60.
They draw it up for him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. In that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the first down, and live to play another day.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Man, they've had a miserable time trying to run it through all this snow. Another carry fails here. He's going to lose yardage. Offense to the line. 2nd down. On the counter, Hall. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down. He gets a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7.
5-yard pickup on the play. It is 3rd down.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And given the weather, I'm not sure we expected to see quite as much offense as we did, Brock. Credit both offenses for having a plan to deal with the snow, and of course to these guys for playing through that cold and leaving here with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from New York.